When most people think about Crispus Attucks, they usually just think of a fellow who is at the wrong place at the wrong time and happened to get shot in the Boston Massacre. However, there's a little bit more to the story than that, and yes, he is definitely more celebrated posthumously than certainly within his lifetime. Crispus Attucks was a runaway slave who went sailing, and one day in Boston, during the events that led up to the Boston Massacre, although in England I believe it's still called accident. I guess it was an accident. I don't know. I wasn't there. They were all acquitted, pretty much. Crispus Attucks was not only part of a group that was shot by British soldiers, but he seemed to be actively telling them off and was one of the people some people would say would be threatening or whatnot. This was kind of sparked by an incident where one of the soldiers neglected to pay their barber bill. Attucks, like I said, is more celebrated posthumously than within his lifetime, and he's been celebrated by even such people as Paul Revere, who made a wood carving about him. There's not much that is known about Attucks. However, and that's too bad, because from what little we do know of him, he seemed like a genuinely interesting person.